Matthew O'Rourke. Defenders number 10, Chandler Devaney, number 25, James Chastain, and number 34, Quentin Carlisle, ready to go with the opening face-off. And right away, you are going to notice that there has been a rule change in the NCAA. We'll talk about that when time permits. Falcons send it back. Let's quickly give you the start. Almost intercepted by the long stick defenseman. Trying to center around the goal. There's a shot, and it's wide right. Utah picks it up. Air Force defense preventing a follow shot. And here come the Utes on the run. Shot on the way. Goal and a score. And the Utes go up 1-0. Getting that ball centered. So the Utes get the first goal. And the Falcons trying to get the equalizer on this trip down the field. Double team in front of the goal. That's not going to wait. That's not going to work, so they're going to try and clear. Have a penalty marker on the field. And it looks like we have a score for Air Force. We'll check the penalty here.
Number 4, Quincy Payne.
Quincy Payne gets the equalizer for Air Force. It's tied at getting some attention as they work that ball around. There's Barron with it off to the weak side. There's a shot and a goal. And the Falcons trail now 2-1. As for the second time. Andriella, number 2 for Utah in the match. Falcons trying to drive. And to find an opening, may have one there, and they score. Air Force ties it at 2. And it is Chad Tereski who gets the goal for Air Force to tie it up at a pair of 2s. And that it's with a pass, and that goes awry. Let's see who will get possession of the ball. It's being picked up by Utah. Here's a shot, a center, and that is in the upper left-hand corner. Shot and a score and a goal. This will be Brandon Wilson who puts the Utes up on top, 3-2. Had a good look, and he went to try to get a look at the goal, but the ball popped out of the and a shot and a score, and I believe, let's see, so once again the equalizer. That's going to be Grandolfo who scores. Number 40, Ethan Grandolfo. So stop me if you've heard this one. You score, I score, you score, I score, you score, I. One goes wide right. Forrest will get possession behind the Utah goal. Get a little aggressive, and once again the double team and foiling the effort so far. Here is a shot and attempted to score by Air Force. And for the first time today, the Air Force Academy Falcons will go on top, and the go-ahead goal by Gianni Orlando from Castle Rock, played at Valor Christian High School up the road from us. And for Orlando, Barron with the Has 2 goals on the day, working around the left side. Center that through number 7. There's a shot on the way, and that will be the equalizer right there. Number 7, Jack Rose, gives the Utah Utes, ties it up at 7-7. First goal of the half for both sides. Is trying to even up their record at 1-1. Utes, of course, with and number 4 scoring for Air Force. That is going to be Quincy Peen. So Quincy puts the Falcons back on top by a score of 5-4. Should be his second goal of the match. And the Falcons with a 1-goal lead. Trying to pick it up, and instead it's still loose down there, it appears. And it was going to be Utah's ball as they move from right to left. There's a attempt way over the back side of the goal, way over the top. But anybody who gets a touch on that ball is getting an awful lot of attention. Here is a bouncer, and that is going to be a shot and a score by number 20. Drew Wasserman Drew Wasserman ties it up at 5. Falcons pushing it out a little bit further. Trying to come on the attack. Off to the right side, there's a gun to the right. Shot and a score. Matthew O'Rourke puts the Falcons on top 6-5. As he hit that one from fairly decent range. Extra man advantage. They're 1-for-1. Now can they make it 2-for-2 and tie this match up? Here is a shot and a score, and they do.
Utes goal by number 23, Wasserman.
And we're tied at 6. Spin move. Of course, trying to play tight. And a goal scored by Utah. That should be number 12, if I saw that correctly. That's Brandon Wilson.
Utes goal by number 12,
Brandon Wilson puts the Utes on top. Two straight now, two straight.
Number 26, Sterling.
And it is Chesker who does indeed get the penalty. So the Air Force defense will have to be called upon again. And again, with a man up, they score.
Goal
Number 23, Bradbury with the score. It's now 8. Crucial penalty calls against the Air Force, and Utah just taking advantage of it. Falcons need to get back on the track. Break this drought that they've got going. There's a shot and a score. That's one way to do it. Quincy Peen makes it an 8-7 game. Quincy Peen, that's bringing the Falcons back. One there. There's a bounce pass. That's going to go out of bounds. And the Falcons will get it right back. Rourke. Here's a shot. And that's Peen, and he's got the hat trick. Quincy Peen. Back-to-back goals by Quincy Peen. 2 straight goals for Air Force. Stop me if you've heard it. Minutes. And this game's going. Don't bet on it. Don't bet against it, actually. John. Looking for that opportunity to get something done here. They may have a look here. Falcons coming out, make the pressure. There's a shot, an attempt. And there is a score. Fisher's raising his arms finally. Randolfo wants to set something up from behind. Work back to Grandolfo. Grandolfo has a goal on the day, but good check being made. Here's a shot on the way to score, and there's the equalizer right there. Number 18, Brendan Krause. Oh, brother. Crazy going nuts, folks. Now we have to turn our attention to the... Adolfo has it, puts it in play. Off to the right side. Here's a bounce. And a shot and a score. Good night, Gracie! Air Force wins it 10-9 in overtime. And the winning goal, Gianni Orlando from Castle Rock, Colorado. And he wins it for Air Force as they win it in overtime, 10-9. They will now go to 1-1 on the year. Utah drops to 1-2, and again another 1-goal match between the Air Force Academy and the Utah Utes. This one in overtime. Game with about